won't
That must have been an 80s or 70s reference. Right
What's
there.
the flying nun?
More like 65, 64. Sally Field was a nun, and she wore one of those hats with the wings, and the wind would come by and lift her in the air.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
The flying nun. Now we get
Wow.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Did she invent the cookies? Is that Sally Fields? Or what's the cookie I'm thinking of?
it. Famous Amos?
Not Mrs. Fields, no. She did not make Mrs. Fields
Oh,
cookies.
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. We've gone down a rabbit hole already. All right. I guess where do we start, Dad? What do you think of Father's Day? Let's start off with there.
What do I think of it?
Yeah.
It's
What are
a
your
tough
thoughts on
question
Father's
to
Day?
My
start
thoughts on
off with.
Father's Day is a celebration of your kids
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
and how happy you are, and
Nice. I'll celebrate to that.
what a great job you did as a dad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, or doing, right? There's still,
Yes.
do you ever
Still
stop
doing it.
being a dad? Do you consider yourself dad still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How?
100%. Jason, he
How
was
much
just fathering
easier-
you 2 seconds ago into getting your ass in there to see a doctor about your sleep apnea.
Yeah, I'm not going into a doctor. Fuck, they don't know what they're talking about. How is being a dad different at this stage as opposed to being a dad
You don't know what they're
when
talking
we were
about.
like Wyatt Bennett's and Elliot's age? And Finn. Sorry, Finn.
A lot more relaxing. At this stage, everything's just a lot of fun.
Less work?
You're not fretting about how they're doing in school, how they're treating teammates, how things are going in the neighborhood with them,
Mm-hmm.
how much trouble they got into that can be directly tracked back to you.
What do you fret about these days between Travis and I?
Between Travis and you, not much.
Not
I
much?
think you're doing great.
Yes. So you do think that Father's Day is a real holiday. Jason, do you think Father's Day is a real holiday?
I think Father's Day is, yes, first of all, it's a real holiday. Anything that celebrates parents and family and raising children in this world should absolutely be celebrated.
Okay.
I think that Father's Day and Mother's Day is celebrated across every nationality in some way. Actually, there's a really good way that the Germans celebrate. We mentioned this last year on the podcast. I would love to do this with Dad one day. You know how Germans celebrate Father's Day, Pop?
No, tell me.
The family drops them off at like a woods, and they have a wagon that is filled with beer and different types of meats and sausages. And the dads just wander up into the mountains with a bunch of beer and sausages, and they hang out together for a day. And then they come back to meet their families afterwards. I was like,
I'll tell you
that
what,
sounds pretty fun.
we can wander back to the pool and do the same thing.
There we go.
Perfect. There we go.
don't gotta go to the
We'll
woods.
do this. We'll just get a wagon and ceremony and walk out backyard. Dad, Mom's in Traders.
What? No, we can't say this.
Oh, it's public. It's public.
Rumored.
What? Is it? It's public now?
It's public.
That
It's
she's
public.
Allegedly.
I was lectured by your mother not to talk about it.
Okay. Well, can we record something for when we can say this? What do you think are Mom's chances
Chances of
winning.
what?
of winning?
Winning
Do you
what?
understand? Do you
I don't know.
understand
You know
what
what
I have
Traders
no
is?
idea what she's
Okay.
doing.
So this is the premise of this. It's a game show. It takes place in Scotland. Basically, there's a group of people, and there's two people in that group, or a select amount of people are traders, which are people that can eliminate other people week by week. And the group of individuals that aren't the traders need to try and devise who the traders are before the traders eliminate all of the non-trader contestants.
What? I'm sorry.
All right, perfect. So
This
what do you
guy.
think Mom's chances are of winning such game show?
Haven't got a fucking clue.
Don't know? Okay. All right.
Don't know. I'm not a reality TV show type person.
That's not true. You used to love, what's that? What were the history ones? What was the one where they used to bid on the freaking
Storage Wars?
Storage Wars? You were big Storage Wars.
Never saw that in my life. I never saw. I mean, I've seen it on TV, but I haven't sat down and watched
Storage
it.
Wars. I used to sit there and watch. What's the? What's
No, we
the,
watched the two guys. We watched the
yeah.
two guys that went around hunting for junk.
Yep, the American Pickers.
There you go.
Then you used to watch the Vegas one with the Chumley. What's the?
Oh, the Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So don't
Well,
give me
you know,
this. Don't
Pawn
give me
shop,
this. You're
pawn
not a
shop,
reality
Pawn
TV
Stars,
guy.
Pawn
Well, I
Stars.
Don't
I
act like you're above reality TV.
You used to sit down and watch Jackass with us.
Yeah.
What? as I recall, I was pretty much adamantly opposed to Jackass.
Yeah, no, I think that's accurate. I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, but you were missing out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your loss. I want to get Ed Kelce's reaction to this photo.
All right, let's
Brandon, you know exactly what photo I'm talking about.
I have no idea what photo, so you're going to get my reaction too.
No. Did somebody actually do that?
This is tattooed on a woman. I think her name is Lauren's arm. This is a bet that somebody lost, and they have this tattooed permanently onto their
permanently. Forearm. That's not a henna.
Well, I mean, I think you could take them off these days, but no, I think that's an actual tattoo.
Oh, what do you think?
Immediate reactions.
Immediate reaction.
Yeah.
Fucking loony. What else can I say? It's
provocative.
I saw that on social media, and that's a cringeworthy.
Cringe?
even without it being on somebody's arm, just the picture itself.
I've never heard you use the word cringe, so this is a new territory. I think it's pretty.
I've never seen anything that. Well,
it's made you feel like that, huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't think I look half bad, if I'm being honest. I think it's they did me a solid.
This might be the best you've ever looked.
You could take that off the screen now.
All right. Fair enough.
Have to ask Kai that one, though. All right, let's get to some Heights Hotline, man. Let's get to the fun stuff, baby.
We're going to listen to some voicemails, Dad, that our viewers and listeners have sent us asking for parent advice. And normally Travis and I answer them, but we always wish you were here to do this because we know you would answer them far better than we can.
Yeah.
This one is titled Unwritten Rules with Dad.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Travis. Huge fan of the show. My no dumb question is, what was like an unwritten rule you had with your dad growing up? One of my unwritten rules I had always with my dad was when I'd be in the car with him, it would be nothing but his music he loved, 70s, 80s rock, 90s rock.
Sounds like a good dad.
And we always watched football games together. And that was like our two big unwritten rules was that. I hope to have a good day and go Steelers.
Oh, there we go.
Right, nice.
Go Steelers. All right.
Yinzer action. Right. We didn't have any written rules. They were all unwritten.
I only remember one, but it was literally a rule that he told me but he only told me once. It was, you got to be home before the streetlights come on. That was the only unwritten rule.
That's a rule that dates back to the 60s, at least.
Since streetlights were a thing.
Did you write down any rules? I don't remember any written rules.
Oh, I don't know about any written. No.
I think they were all unwritten, but there were tons of rules.
Yeah.
Don't talk back to your mom. Finish your food at the table.
Finish what you're eating.
Yep. There's starving kids in China.
Don't hit your brother in the face. No punches to the head.
Can we still use there's starving children in China? Is that still an acceptable way to get children to eat food?
I think that's to each his own, Jason.
I don't know. I kind of gave up on that one. Fact of the matter is, I waited all these years for you and Travis to come back with Aunt Judy's retort.
What was Aunt Judy's?
Well, if they were here, they could have my food.
That's not this.
Leave it to Aunt Judy.
Yeah.
All right. What were some other Ed Kelce rules? If you run, it's only going to be worse. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Come here. If you run, it's only going to be worse.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think it was more situational. The rules came up where there was a situation that demanded it.
There was the golden rule, which kind of everything else fit within the golden rule. Then there was respect your teachers, the
elders
respect
in the
everyone.
room.
Yeah, but there was another level for either teachers, educators, or people that were older than you, which I felt like if we
respect your elders. Yeah.
Yeah. If we ever came back and one of the older, just parents or anybody was saying something, you were like, all right, that's enough of that. I feel like that was a big one.
And that wasn't always easy to say. And the reason I mention it is, how many of those parents or elders were just full of shit?
Yeah, I know.
But you're just trying to keep your kid quiet and get out of there.
Yeah, but the chances are your kid is full of more shit than the elders are, right? No?
Oh, no. Sadly, no. And that's something you'll come to realize.
All right, fair enough.
As the girls get older.
All right.
Your time is not so much keeping your kids in line as it is deflecting criticism and, rolling your eyes in front of the friggin' idiots.
Okay. All right. Wonderfully said. Love that. What were your rules as far as like sports went?
No I in team.
Yep.
You're never as good as they say. You're also never as bad as they say.
Yeah.
Ignore what people say.
Yep.
Hard work and hustle beats talent. Always has, always will.
I don't know if you did it on purpose or if it was just the athletes that you genuinely appreciated most, but you would always point out the athletes that were, besides the ones that were really good and had personalities. I remember you loved Charles Barkley. We've been on that multiple times. Always been a big fan of Chuck. Yeah. You'd always point out like the guys that like ran hard or hustled, like Pete Rose and like different.
Sure.
Whenever we were watching games, it was like, it was always like athletes that like either were intense or gave above and beyond like effort. I remember that was one thing.
Defied the odds.
Yeah.
And never stopped tracking that ball. Things like that. Sure.
I think we can hit the next one.
Irrational Mad Dad Moment is this title.
Hey guys, this is Zach. I wanted to talk to you about Father's Day and it coming up soon. And it made me think of times that my dad got irrationally mad at us. And I wanted to know if there was any time Papa Kelce got irrationally mad over something little. Like, I remember our big one at home was Dad got mad at us because the toothpaste was in the downstairs bathroom, not the upstairs bathroom. We got like a 5-minute lecture about it. He's yelling and screaming. Anyway.
That does feel a little bit irrational.
You guys had a similar experience with your dad. Or maybe, Jason, can you admit you having yourself an irrational mad dad moment?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, thanks. Bye.
I don't ever remember Dad being irrational. I'm pretty sure he was rationally mad.
You should have been there when Travis put the hand lotion in the shampoo bottle.
I mean, that's pretty rationally mad, though.
Pretty rational.
You put some hand lotion on your hair.
When you came down the steps and your hair looked like it was glued together, like you had just washed your...
Looked like Cameron Diaz out of, what is that movie?
Fucking ridiculous. I looked at you and I was like, oh shit, what did I do?
Yeah, Travis looked at me and boom, he's out of there.
Yeah, looked like Cameron Diaz from Something About Mary.
Surprised he didn't go right through the screen door when he ran away.
Yeah, I think I've got to tell some stories and explain what it was like raising you two. So I think that's kind of what I'm here for. Does that sound correct?
I think we got some like no dumb questions, maybe voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to talk about how you
it.
guys both got lost all the time, but then Jason did it because he wasn't paying attention. Travis did it on purpose to escape.
I was never lost, Mommy. I was always just right around the corner.
You were escaping. You were lost to us.
I knew it. I knew exactly where you guys were.
I know. I know. But we didn't know.
I knew you guys were terrified.
Yeah, you were like
that's the excitement of it.
Like Peter Pan's Lost Boys. Yeah, for different.
You're doing it, Peter. You're really doing it.
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah.
Bangarang.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will just because I was going to tell stories about the Superman chip clip. Remember, you used to put a towel. Both of you guys would put a towel around your shoulders. You put a chip clip right here. You would cut your neck. I took you into daycare, and you said that your father cut you with a knife. I almost got taken down to the...
Sounds like a Travis story.
That was definitely me for sure.
Yep. And Dad was out of the country. He was in Mexico, so he couldn't have done it.
Because Dad never showed me enough attention. He only cared about Jason.
Dad was in Mexico because he had just slit Travis's throat. And he's like, I got to get the fuck out of Dodge.
The one thing I know we're going to get to is we're going to run back that question that we did in a bonus episode with Ed. What do you do if your child calls CPS on you?
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
love that.
That's happened with Travis.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. This is going to be great.
All right.
Guys, skip ahead just to Donna's intro right here.
I am looking for Donna's intro, and I do not see it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Mother's Day episode. Got it. All right. Joining us today is now a 3-time guest. That's I think it's the most. I think that might be more than Kai.
You know it.
3 times guest, so she needs no introduction. That's right, 92%ers. Give a warm welcome to our mother, Donna Kelce.
Mama Donna.
Mom, how's the off season been? What you been up to?
You know, it's been kind of slow. I've been taking it a little easy, but going on a few trips here and there, so that's kind of fun.
We live vicariously through you. You travel more than anyone we know, Mommy.
No, I think you guys beat me by a mile. But Bahamas, I've been to Dominican Republic, although that was it was interesting. Then we went to we were supposed to go to Haiti, but they had to redirect us because they were having some civil strife. So we ended up in St. Martin, St. Thomas, which is much better. St. Thomas, yeah, they were. We couldn't get off the ship. We had to bail and go to St. Thomas. But I'm much rather be there anyway.
Sometimes you just gotta get off the ship.
Yeah.
Wait till the lights are out.
We kept going like, who's on first? Where are we going? You know, what island are we at? We didn't know. So it was
civil
kind of
strife
fun,
sounds exciting. What does civil strife mean? What was going on there in Haiti?
Jason, this is irrelevant. Yeah, no, Jason, this isn't that show.
I think those are called militias. Those are called militias.
No, these were actual. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, Mommy, we have some fun parenting advice voicemails for you that our 92%ers sent in, and so much more. But Jason, I think we got to get to a little
new news.
Oh no! I did this all wrong.
Segment.
Yep. Yeah, he's incorrect.
Yeah, that was on me. I was a little higher up. Sorry about that.
Alrighty,
Mom,
this weekend
isn't it impressive how much better we've gotten at this show?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I get to see you every week.
Why don't we do this? Call this
new news.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew I was right.
You were. I mean, sure. We'll call it that. Travis, crush it, Travis.
You look a little dark, Trevor. You have a tan?
I know. No, it's just I'm in my.
He was just in Haiti.
I'm in my cubicle. I'm everywhere.
Okay,
I'm everywhere,
got it.
Mommy.
Got it. Looks like you guys are having fun.
Yeah, and we're about to have even more of a blast with you in this segment called New News.
Mom, give us your new news.
Nice.
There it is. There it is. All right.
This weekend is Mother's Day, and is this a real holiday, Jason? Are we considering this one a real holiday or made up?
Yes. What are you talking about as a made-up holiday?
You always got to ask.
This one's
the holiday bearer over here.
No, it's a recognized national holiday by pretty much every country in the world has their own version of Mother's Day because there's nobody more important in this world than mothers. Nobody would be here without one.
This is true.
Well, we'll see how much longer it's true. It probably isn't that too far down the road to they're having kids born out of some of these synthetic wombs. You seen that, Mom? What do you think of the synthetic wombs?
Yeah. Well,
would you ever do it?
Stuff happens.
Would you ever do it?
Would I ever do it? No, probably not.
No. How do you think? There's got to be something wrong with those people that come out of them, right?
No.
They're going to have something wrong with them.
No. I mean, it all has to do with, your family's makeup and DNA and everything like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
No matter where you're born or how you're born, it's just going to be a basis of your ancestry, basically.
I don't know. Sometimes if you're born next to a power plant, you can become a superhero. You can get superpowers.
Yeah, O.J. Woodard.
Yeah.
Well, that might be true because we were born in North Ridgeville and there were a lot of cornfields, so there was a lot of pesticides going on there.
Oh, nice.
So maybe that's why you're mutants.
Cool.
That's why Jason's arms look like that. Good for him. Mom, what do moms really want on Mother's Day?
They want to be with their children, which doesn't happen often, but when they're older. But that's basically it. It's time. That's it.
You like flowers always make you happy, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, nice. Flowers are nice, and
pistachios.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
like pistachios. I do. I like macaroons or macarons, whatever they call them, French.
Ooh,
I think you had it.
Yeah,
you like those?
The little
I didn't know
sandwiches.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were a big fan of like the little turtles.
I love
The
those
chocolate
too.
turtles?
I love caramel and chocolate too. That's always good.
Always a
Can't
bang.
never go
Can't
wrong with
complain
chocolates.
with
When you
that.
think about it,
But basically, I think moms just want to be around their families. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is.
all right.
Well, there you go. You have any fun trips coming up anytime soon, Mommy?
I do. I'm headed to Mexico. Might try.
Oh,
Yes, going in July, and maybe some other trips. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know later on. So
yeah. Let me know. It might just magically appear. I don't like to tell everybody where I'm going, but I do like to just pop up on people.
oh,
So,
cool.
Nice.
Keep me in the loop.
Yep, it's not super warm yet, so. But as soon as May happens, it starts getting a little toasty down here. So I understand not wanting to come. So it's a little warm.
Yeah, might need to get you out of the toast and up to the fun parts of the spring and summer up in.
I would like that.
Up north. You know it.
Where are you going to Mexico?
I'm
Where?
going with Shannon, her best friend, and I'm going with Lisa. So we're going to do a trip to Mexico. Go up. I think it's Chichen Itza and Tulum. We're gonna go visit the ruins.
Oh, Tulum. Gonna see some cenotes?
I don't know. That's a good question. But
you should go and see some cenotes.
When we got to go to Mexico with when the Chiefs played there, because we got to see
Mexico City,
Teotihuacan. So that was fun. That was wonderful. That? It's another place, pyramids of the Mayans, and it's massive.
Oh,
Jason, did you know that there were pyramids in Mexico too?
One of the largest.
I knew they were down there. Yeah, the Aztecs. Yeah, they had them down there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't know their names though. Teotihuacan.
Yeah, Teotihuacan is one of the places
Nice.
that, in fact, some of their pyramids are even bigger than the ones in Egypt. So we'll have to. It's kind of interesting.
Wow.
They don't teach us that.
You think aliens built them? Be honest. You're under oath.
I don't know. I just think it's too hard to make sure that everything fits so well. They had to have technology that was, passed down through the generations, or somebody came and helped them. So who knows?
And that does it for new news.
Kylie, as a mom, can you tell us how you would handle these situations?
Okay.
Perfect. Here we go.
Nice.
I can't read this, guys. Trav, you read it.
Jay Richardson, New Heights. My 6-year-old nephew had a meltdown because he insisted he could and should be able to drive the car.
Well, funny story. Travis did drive a car at 6 years old right through the back of our garage.
Wow. Wow. The story that I heard was that Travis is not fully to blame.
Well, yeah.
Who told you that?
I heard there was some convincing.
Convincing?
Right?
That's not going to hold up in a court of law.
Convincing,
I wasn't going to shoot him in the head, but my friend told me it was a good idea.
You were there.
Huh? I was there. I was at the crime scene.
I
was loving the crime scene.
You were witnessing every bit of me walking up to that car and putting the keys in there and then somehow getting that thing into neutral. At the age of 3 or 4, maybe.
We were still at the old house, so it had to be.
I think I was 5 when we moved to the Heights.
It was 4 or 5, I bet.
Yeah, so
impressive. As someone with a 4-year-old, very impressive.
And to say I drove the car through the garage is a bit aggressive.
Didn't you? Did you bump the door?
I turned the key. I don't even know if the engine started.
It just jumped.
I think you turn the key, everything turns on, and then I put it in neutral.
Okay.
And then it just rolled, and the weight of the car broke the door on the garage.
Sure.
I didn't. I wasn't smart enough, I don't think, to like put that thing in drive and be like, let's do this.
All right. Yeah. Let's get back to Jay Richardson's question. 6-year-old nephew had a meltdown because what do we are we saying how we would handle a 6-year-old driving?
Yeah, how would
the car?
you? Yeah, what would you tell your kids if they insisted they could and should be able to drive the car? Do you just let them,
I'd give them the keys. Let's see how good you are at this. And then when they almost kill themselves.
No.
Okay.
I would, if it really got to a point where you were at a stalemate, I would, without the keys in the car, invite the child to sit in the front seat and have that, like, even if you got to put the seat all the way down and all the way back first.
Nice.
I would allow them to be
overwhelmed.
like, hey, you can't see the road from here and you can't reach the pedals. How are you going to drive? This is a grown-up job.
Nice.
I don't know.
If it was really a stalemate. But our girls are pretty respectful about the idea of like a grown-up. That's a grown-up thing to do.
They're not, our kids aren't very fearless. They're very fearful right now. We're still in that stage. Like they start screaming if they haven't buckled their seatbelts yet, which is new to me.
They really do.
Kind of loser wants their seatbelt on in the back. You should be lying to me. You should be telling me it's buckled and then you don't have it buckled. That's what a kid does.
No. Wear your seatbelts, kids. I would say, being the one that doesn't have any kids, why don't you give them just like one of those little like go-karts? Give them the keys.
Says Uncle Trav.
The only problem
is she still terrified to even get behind the wheel?
That's what I'm saying.
Or what?
She's fearful.
I think Wyatt drove it on the other driveway.
Yeah.
Wyatt has driven.
I tried to put it at the max speed. She was not having it.
No, don't put it at. You can't put it at the rabbit. You got to put it at the tortoise.
1 or 2.
I was gonna say, what's 2? How fast is that thing going?
It's not. I mean,
it was definitely like when you hit the pedal. It was like ooh, like a little.
Put you in your seat a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. She didn't like that.
She'll get used to it. I've seen Jason throw her down the car slide. Where you put her in the little chair and
the roller coaster.
Yeah,
that's going way faster than anything.
For sure,
absolutely. But try and rationalize that to them.
They have they don't have a lot of rational.
Can't even spell rationalize to them, let alone tell them about it.
6-year-old nephew had a meltdown because he insisted he should be able to drive the car. Yeah.
Well, start playing music loud and just, get to your next destination, I guess. All right, to the next one, Marion Beatty. My 4-year-old had a meltdown because the time on his watch kept changing. Lasted 1 hour. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all getting older. It's a harsh reality.
I'm gonna what 4-year-old has a fucking watch? What are we talking about? I'm so confused about this.
Travis literally gave Wyatt a watch.
Yeah, but she doesn't wear it or know what time. She can't tell time.
Months straight. To be fair, she wore it even when it wasn't charged, which was hilarious to me. She was like, gotta put on my watch. And I'm like, sure do.
Yeah, you do. It's an accessory, both for styling and telling time.
Yeah, she would have no idea what the time changing or... I'm just so confused. Like, is this baby's like, it's actually 7 o'clock. Oh, it's like, I don't.
No, I think the fact that I'm assuming
that
this was an analog watch.
This can't be happening. My life is over.
It's going so fast.
What time's the train getting here? Like, what are we talking about? I don't think this thing.
I think that these things are the equivalent of if you cut a sandwich wrong.
Yeah, it's just like getting them out of their comfort zone. It's just like that's not what they wanted.
Yes, and typically with especially a 4-year-old, you're talking about they have a firm opinion on something. That's exactly how they want it.
All right, so how do we handle this? My 4-year-old had a meltdown because the time on his watch kept changing. Just take the batteries out.
Yeah, take the batteries out. Keep changing it back.
This one seems like a pretty simple one to solve. Yeah.
Just keep winding that thing back.
Teach them how to wind it backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't want it to change? Time is relevant.
It's hard to know what watch
time is
specifically. Relevant. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let me tell you about a person named Albert Einstein.
Let me tell you about time.
Time is relative. That's about all I know about the theory of relativity.
The theory of relativity. Go down a rabbit hole.
If you run fast enough, this watch will actually go backward. You can put a little movie on. It's called Back to the Future. Marty McFly teaches this better than I can.
There we go. Oh, man, that'll have the kids glued.
All right.
It's a classic. The next one, By the Book. at PA Papa's Books. All right. This morning, my 9-year-old called me a fat bitch and proceeded to try to run away because we were forcing her to go to the dentist. Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
How are you guys handling getting called a fat bitch?
No comment.
I got to keep this one in house. Oh, man. 9-year-old, too.
I only swore at Donna Kelce one time.
There's a reason.
And I saw that one time, and I never did it.
I said motherfuck, and then before that cur came out.
She laid it across.
Oh, yeah. Mom was not a hitter.
No.
I think it's the only time I was struck by mom.
No. You only need to be struck by
only need to have it
one
once.
time. Like, all right. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't.
What were you referring to as motherfucker?
I don't know. I think I just learned the word. I don't remember it that well. I got a concussion.
Oh my God. I have to be honest about that. 9 seems like
aggressive.
That's what? That's like fifth grade? About fourth, fifth grade?
Yeah, 4th.
Man.
This is what I would do. If my 9-year-old called me a fat bitch, I would say, Santa just heard you. You think Santa's going to accept that?
We're going to see who's a fat, no having presents bitch on Christmas.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's just the dentist. That's all we're doing. We're just going to the dentist. The dentist was always a good time for me and Jason.
Well, that's because we went straight to the popcorn shop afterwards every time.
It was
candy.
Yeah, we got candy to enjoy later, but
that's right.
Yeah.
After the fluoride treatment ran out.
Yeah. After we would play video games for 30 minutes in the waiting room.
Freaking Mrs. Dr. Hall had the freaking what was Mrs. Hall's doctor name? Her maiden name.
I forget.
Her doctor name.
I forget it, man. I feel like an idiot.
Anyways. Yeah, that practice was great. It had like a Nintendo, then upped it to a Super Nintendo, then had a Nintendo 64 out in the waiting room.
We only had Highlights magazines.
We had those too.
She had a good. It was a good practice.
And Where's Waldo books.
We had Where's Waldo's book.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were so
we had
much
Where's
fun.
Waldo on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe not on the ceiling, but there was like in the thing.
The I Spy books, though, everybody had already circled every thing in there.
Travis is like, somebody else did that.
Yeah.
Somebody got to it before I did.
Was it you?
No. I would have, though. I would have fucking ruined it for everybody.
All right. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
9 feels old.
9 feels old?
9 feels old
For
to have
what?
to reprimand them for, first of all.
What do you mean?
I mean, like when our kids say something they shouldn't say right now, it's soap in your mouth.
Soap in your mouth? Nice.
So what are you saying with a 9?
How are you supposed to put soap in a 9-year-old's mouth? I mean, I suppose you
they're
could.
Not doing it. Yep.
I mean, they might. I mean, 9-year-old. Wyatt's 6. It's only 3 more years.
You're right. You're right. You just got to scare them another way. You got to scare them into where that leads to. Like you keep calling people fat bitches, you're going to prison. You got to take them to prison. You got to show them what prison looks like.
We did.
9-year-old is not. 9-year-old.
We did have to explain to Wyatt the other day what the meaning of fat is. She did not like my explanation.
Here's about 9-year-old.
Please tell the people what your explanation of fat is.
So she asked, "What does fat mean?" And I said, "Well, fat is a layer of your skin." I said, everybody has fat. It's all over your body. It's in your face. It's in your legs. It's all over. Everybody has fat.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, but what does it mean? And I knew what she meant. She meant if I were to call someone fat, what does that mean? Yeah. Like, what am I calling them?
Yeah. And why do they not like it?
Yeah. And why is that terribly mean? And so then I said, what do you think fat means? And she said, like chubby? And I was like, yeah, that can also mean that. And she was like, okay. And I was like, but you don't call people that. You can talk about the fat on your body, but you don't say that about somebody else. And she was like, uh-huh. It was not, it doesn't seem promising, but we'll see.
And also calling someone fat is completely different than calling someone a fat bitch.
Very different.
It takes it up a notch.
To be fair, Wyatt Wyatt test drove the word bitch a couple times.
Did you?
Not well. The one time I do remember she used it in proper context, which wasn't difficult. Ellie was inside the house and Wyatt was closing the front door and she went, bitch, and closed it really slowly and said it at the same time.
So good.
And as soon as I opened the door, she was like, sorry. And immediate buyer's remorse. Immediate.
Yeah.
Because she knew what was coming. It was a bar of soap.
Did you give her the bar of soap or no?
I don't know that she got it that time because she had buyer's remorse very quickly, but she has gotten it before, which is why she knows I'm not joking about a bar of soap.
Nice.
You can't do empty threats. That's what you can't do with kids.
You can't do that.
Well, this is my
It's
thing.
a waste of time.
I don't know if a bar of soap is if a 9-year-old's too old for a bar of soap, but it's not 2-year-old to strike fear into.
For sure. I mean, I would maybe go so far as to look up pictures of people without their dentures in and see how she feels about that. Be like,
That's
this
a
is
good
what
one.
happens.
No, we're gonna have to address the fat.
dentist.
We're gonna have to address the fat bitch thing before we get to the dentistry.
I just feel like the fat bitch thing probably.
Listen here, you short fuck. Get the fuck upstairs. You're in timeout.
Yeah. Also, 9 is such an awkward age. Like, what do they have that you can take away?
Everything.
What is
their freedom?
Everything. Air jail.
You're entitled to take away all of it.
Yeah. God damn, that's good.
Fat bitch. And like the crazy part is that child heard it somewhere. God,
I could have heard it anywhere. 9-year-old.
9-year-old has access to the internet. Like,
well, time out. They don't have access to the internet.
A lot of 9-year-olds nowadays have access to the internet.
That's
Ours
pretty,
will
that's
not.
pretty scary.
I think they could hear it at school. They could hear it on like a TV thing.
Probably at school.
Yeah.
9-year-olds. Yikes.
Fat bitch.
Fat bitch is so nasty.
That is so aggressive.
That's so aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
a
what I'm
huge fan
saying.
of the
You
word
gotta-
bitch. Like, unless it's
Yeah.
in a playful way, I don't think it holds a lot of weight.
Yeah. You get called a fat bitch by your kid.
I'm going to say that I get called a bitch often. I was going to be like,
That's
you know
so
what? Sometimes I wear it. Well,